Good evening, everyone. If you don't know, you should know. My name is Rameez and I am a filmmaker and a film critic. And this review was supposed to come before Avengers Infinity War, but as usual, I am late in reviewing A Quiet Place, the first great film of 2018.
We have to protect them.
As I said earlier, we have our first great film of 2018 in the form of John Krasinski's A Quiet Place. This film is alien for today's generation, and it should be looked upon in the same light and breath as 1979's masterpiece. Now to the synopsis. A Quiet Place is a film that follows a group of people, a family, running from a threat, an international, a worldwide, global threat that has so far eradicated the planet. And this threat is also extraterrestrial. These things, these aliens, they operate on sound. So yeah, there's barely any dialogue in the movie, which is what A Quiet Place is built on. I told you, it's alien, but the specific family we're talking about are John Krasinski's family. I don't remember the names of both the real-life husband and wife John Krasinski and Emily Blunt play. I don't remember their characters' names, but so we'll refer to them as John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. They have a family of 5. However, the film has only one thing common with Alien. The fact that it minimizes its strength. It actually disguises its strength. The film makes you think that the monsters are the interesting element of this film, but it's not. It's the build and the family bonding and how the family grows and reacts to these monsters, which is incredibly interesting. The setups and payoffs are far superior to the threat. That's what's so impressive. The monster isn't the centerpiece. The tension is. It's a fabulously written script. The 3-act structures follow to a T, man. The turning points come at the right times and are charged with emotion. The beginning of the 3rd act solves a brilliant inner conflict and pushes the 3rd act towards its climax. It's like the opposite of a film such as Transformers, where the actual human characters are so fucking boring, you're waiting for the robots to get it on. Not sexually, of course. Who wrote this review again? Well, it was me, right? But yeah, here I am actually invested in the characters because the characters themselves are invested, which in turn makes the actors invested in their role. I am pursuing my career in cinematography in India, and not to throw shade at any of the Indian cinematographers watching this, let's be honest, who watches my videos, but very few of them know how to tell a story through their visuals. Us Indians, we can make stuff look pretty. Have any one of you seen that new garbage Indian film? Don't watch it, by the way, but I was dragged into watching it, called Sonu Ki Titu Ki Sweetie. Yeah, it's a dumbass title. It's a dumbass movie. It's a romantic comedy, but it looks like it was a fucking ad. You know, romantic comedies can be full of depth, people, visually. Ever see Don John? Ever see 500 Days of Summer? Those films had incredible cinematography. Cinematographers, and not old school cinematographers, but today's cinematographers, focus so much on sometimes making the image look pretty that they forget whether a pretty image is what the film requires or not. But getting to the point of the cinematography, which is utterly fantastic in A Quiet Place. At moments it feels like the camera itself is trying to be quiet, you know, because the camera is a character in movies as well. Whereas the shot sizes and compositions are conventional, the camera placements aren't. Extreme close-ups are used in this film, but extreme close-ups are used in the film when the characters yell, so they're used very sparingly, thus giving the yelling scenes a sense of uniqueness. Lots of long-lens photography to make it feel like a documentary-esque production. The beginning, the catalyst, the inciting incident of the film is shot on long lenses. The final shot before you see the name of the film is on a long lens, and it looks so awesome. The lighting also comes into play with the story. There's a scene where the characters use a string of yellow light bulbs to notify everyone else, the other survivors, that everything's okay. Those same light bulbs turn red when everything's not okay. Now, I don't know if this was something which was written in the script or the cinematographer came up, on its own, on his or her own, but nevertheless, brilliant piece of writing and or lighting. It's a damn good idea is what it is, people. Need more candy. Anything else I say about the script of this film would be a disservice to my viewers and a disservice to any possible viewers of this film. The kid actors are serviceable as well, but they do bear the burden of being kid actors, which means that automatically This film contains scenes of kids being annoying. But you know what? Even if the kids were 20 times annoying, none of that would disqualify the greatness of this film. Guys, I praised this movie way too much, and you guessed it. It's a perfect rating of 5 out of 5, people. Support smaller films, support art. Commercial cinema will always be there. We need you to go and watch these smaller films. Or, I don't know, go fuck yourself. And remember to love yourself, you beautiful jabronis.